Hi, ik heb even een vraagje. Wij zijn daar aan het filmen en we horen op onze microfoons jullie gesprek een beetje.
Wij gaan nu weg.
Oké, helemaal goed. Ja, ik wil verder niet... helemaal goed.
Exactly what I said, straightforward. If I would have needed to ask somebody, I would be like, hey, I'm very sorry, but you know, like we're kind of...
Bitch. Welcome back to the studio, everybody. We have our lovely guest over here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Romania, and also I'm studying creative business.
Creative business, nice. Here in Leeuwarden?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's your second year, you said?
Yeah, it's my second year, but I started in February, so basically it's my last module of the second year.
Do you like it here in the Netherlands?
Yes, it has ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
Nice.
Like a roller coaster. Sounds very fun.
It's not that fun when you're an international student, but for you it's easy.
I guess.
Yeah, I get that.
Yes. Did you have any cultural shocks when you first came here?
Oh yeah, the attitude of Dutchies, please don't get offended.
No, it's fine. I have been offended many times on this show. So.
For me, but yes, on the topic. So what is about the Dutchies that you don't like about their attitude, or what was different?
I mean, everything was different from my home country, to be honest. Again, it had ups and downs. Do you want me to start with the ups or downs?
Downs.
The downs, okay.
Bad news comes before the good, so start with the downs.
Well, I feel like, I don't even know how to say it, so I'm not saying it in an offensive way.
It's okay. You can handle it.
I can.
But I feel like everybody is so like straightforward and straight to the point with everything. Like, for example, if I don't like something that you wear right now, I would kind of like saying it, you know, next to the subject, like, yeah, I kind of don't like how that fits with each other. But at the same time, if a Dutch would tell me that, it's just like, yeah, that's straight up shit.
Then tell them the same.
No time for bullshit, Karina.
I like that. I mean, I'm the same. I'm straightforward, so it's fine. I haven't noticed that, though. I haven't noticed it, but... Okay, so, was it new for you when you start... For me, it was new, because I'm from Bulgaria, so we're quite similar. Yeah, you know. So, when I first came here, and I go out, the random people just started greeting me. Like, hello, oi, something like that. And I was like, are they talking to me? I don't know them, I've never seen them. So I guess it was new for you as well. Right?
Yeah, for sure. Like when I came here for the first time, I came with my parents. And my mom was so happy when people started saying hi to her. Like she was like, oh my God, hi. And I was just there with my dad like, do I have to say it back? Like, do I have to do this? Like, I don't...
You don't have to. Just a simple nod suffices. You can just do this and then it's fine.
Okay, good to know.
That's my go-to when I see, especially old people greet you on the streets.
Yeah.
But when I see old people, I just do this, and then that's fine as well. You don't have to say hi or anything. But I do have to say that in cities, like in Leeuwarden, it also happens, for example. But I was born in Oude Pekela, and Oude Pekela is a very small village in the east of Groningen, the province. And everybody says hi there to each other. Everybody. But when I moved to Leeuwarden, it was really new for me that when I said hi to people, they looked at me like I was crazy because people don't, they do, but for example, mostly old people say hi to each other or just some random strangers. But in the villages and the small towns, it's more prominent than in like the big cities. For example, if you go to Amsterdam, also happens sometimes, but it happens way less. Also because there are a lot of international people over there. But
True. This has never happened to me in Amsterdam.
Yeah, well, I've been once in Amsterdam, so I kind of can't tell you. That was the tourist.
Yeah, but it makes sense. And I think it's cute that people just greet each other. It's a nice way. And also, it happened to me so many times that some guy just tells me hi and I say it back because I thought that it's how it's supposed to be. And they just start making a conversation out of this hi. They just stop
asking her how she feels, and then it's like, this is going on way too long. I just wanted to say hi, and then we're done.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I get it. It's very cute. I also find it cute with like old people, but at the same time, since I'm not used to it, because in my home country, you might even have an acquaintance that you say hi to on the
Yeah.
streets, and they're like, and not saying
Yes.
anything. So I'm used to like when I go for a walk, for example, and I have my headphones to literally just look straight forward and just go. And then here, literally have to pay attention because I also feel bad if I don't say back.
Yeah.
When you first moved here, like what was the biggest difference you encountered? Not just from saying hi to everybody on the street, but like the biggest difference you saw between Romanian people and Dutch people.
Well, I think that's on the positive side because back home everybody is so like mad, but I feel like here whenever I like go for example to the store or something, nobody's rushing, everybody's calm, everybody or like that's how I encountered people. Like I remember that one time I went to the store and I'm used like how it is back home when you go to the cashier, you have to put the things like very very fast, and if you don't do that, you already like hear somebody screaming at you like come on be faster. And here I remember that I went once to the store and I was like doing it very fast, and there was this very old cute lady behind me. She was like, no darling, don't rush, it's okay, like I'm not rushing anywhere. I was like, where am I? Like what is happening? But I think that was it. But it also had downsides. For example, like I feel like as a student, like talking for a student perspective, how Dutch people, like Dutch students, actually behave in clubs. Like my God, I did that when I was 15. Grow up.
Yeah. I also find it very annoying, but that's just me personally.
I have the same opinion on this. They're just super childish when it comes to clubbing, because maybe we have just experienced it more often. I mean, for at least for me, my first time in the club was when I was 15.
Same.
So, you know,
18.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You started 18, so you're drunk at 12, and it's okay because you just started drinking, you started clubbing, you enjoyed, you're too hyped. In a way, you always push people.
Yeah, but I feel like since we experienced that when we were like younger, right
yeah.
now it's super annoying. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
exactly.
only midnight. I just came here. Can you please not be drunk
Yeah,
already?
one of the things we also have in the Netherlands, for example, it's less prominent in Leeuwarden, but Groningen. I don't know if you guys ever went clubbing
Yeah,
in
I went.
Groningen. There are a lot of different student houses and student faculties and stuff that we have like a really big student culture that involves a lot and a lot and a lot of drinking and being annoying. I really don't like the student faculty life and stuff. For example, living in a house with 9, 10 different people who are all from the same faculty, sharing the same bathroom, sharing the same kitchen. Not for me, but I also find it very annoying sometimes. And that's from a Dutch person.
Yeah, I feel
But
better now.
as we saw in like the last 4 episodes, I'm not really that typical of a Dutch guy, I guess.
That's true. He's better. At least from the other Dutchies that I've met.
Whoa. So overall,
This
you're
was a
saying,
compliment.
yeah.
Yes,
But
can
now
you
you're
believe
insulting.
that?
Now you're insulting my people.
So what? I mean, they're like that.
I
You
guess.
kinda started it.
Most of them.
Yeah, but I'm Dutch, so I can say it.
I'm not saying everybody. I've met many nice Dutch people. I love them from the bottom of my heart. They're just some that I don't.
Yeah, you don't vibe
I
with
don't
them.
vibe with. Yeah.
Yeah, but what you said with, for example, the first thing you mentioned with Dutch people being very, very straightforward, that's really, really true. I know a lot of Dutch people who are so. We have a saying for it, recht door de bocht, and it just means straight through a turn. So instead of turning, you just go straight through the grass, for example, to get on the road again. Like that's how Dutch people are. We just go head first into an argument, or we just say what we think. I'm not really like that, but for example, my grandma. Old Dutch people are so rude sometimes. Like we talked about them being lovely and saying hi to each other and everything. They're also very cute sometimes, old people, but they're so straightforward sometimes. For example, my grandma, I got earrings when I was 18, and my grandma doesn't like men with earrings or just guys having earrings. And then she saw my earrings for the first time, and she said in Dutch, "Gadverdamme, wat heb jij nou weer in je oor?" And that means disgusting. What do you have in your ear? So it was like really straightforward instead of just accounting for my feelings that I do like my earrings, for example.
Oh, that's bad.
And with my tattoos, for example, as well, I have 5 tattoos, and every time I get a new one, she does this because she doesn't like tattoos at all. I guess that's with old people in most countries, they're more straightforward, but with Dutch people in particular, it's just they say what they think, no bullshitting, and yeah.
But I think that's better because also you, when you're used to this, you don't get offended that easily, right?
No, I guess that's true as well, but sometimes it can be very annoying.
Oh yes, if somebody's constantly telling you, I don't like this and I don't like that about you, then yes, it's annoying. But
No, but even on the positive side, like with the good things, they're super straightforward. Like, as a context, I played volleyball here for 1 year. I was in the volleyball team, and I went for the tryouts, and I thought it's gonna take a while for the coach to tell me like if I got accepted or not. Like at the end of the tryout, he was like, "Yeah, well, I need that, and that for you for the document. I need you on Sunday at the game." I was like, "Oh, excuse me, I don't even know the team. I don't even know you. Like, what are you talking about?" But as I said, like I think that even on the good side, they are super straightforward. Not only with like bad stuff.
what do you think about the guys?
Dutch guys.
The Dutch guys, yes. Have you ever been on a date with a Dutch guy? Or
Well, sound very bad on camera since I have a boyfriend, but yes.
oh,
But yeah, I mean he knows about it, so it's
okay.
fine. Yeah, I met a guy on Tinder once, and we just went for a coffee. That was it. Like nothing more, nothing less. He was cute, but at the same time, I felt like it was super dry.
Mm-hmm.
Like we vibed, but didn't at the same time. Like we had things to talk about, but at the end of the day, I went home and I was like, yeah, I don't want to see that dude again. Like it wasn't something wow. And also, I feel like a lot of Dutch guys want to like try something with girls in clubs, and that's just not working for me. I feel like I'm at that age where I find that not attractive at all. But yeah, no, I wouldn't go for that. Appearance wise, I like them. I'm very much into like blonde guys with blue eyes, and also my boyfriend is blonde and has blue eyes, but he's not Dutch. But I have everything else rather than that. I'm sorry, but don't get offended. Okay?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He's not blonde.
And I don't have blue eyes.
Okay. I know I'm the guest, but I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
One of the things that like kind of shocked me when I came here was the big ass windows without the curtains.
Yes.
Yes.
And I always felt like I'm curious as a person. So whenever I walked past houses, I was always like, is there?
And you just adore it. Like,
Yeah,
oh, it's so
and-
pretty.
I don't look into people's houses as in like I wanna offend them, but I feel like sometimes they get pretty offended by it.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Because I'm super curious. I've heard too many opinions on that.
Well, I'm the same as you. When a curtain is open and I can look in the window, I look in the window and I just look at the furniture and stuff and see what people are doing. One time there was a football match on and I wanted to see the score. So I just looked at the score through a window, but then something exciting happened. So I just stayed there for 5 minutes watching like this to the football match from the window. But yeah, but if they don't like close the curtains, I feel like I can look, I don't know, if you have curtains and you can close them and it's dark outside, for example, already, you don't really have need for open curtains because there's no light coming in. But I don't know, you talked about this as well.
I feel like it's just an invitation for you. Yeah, you can see what's in my house.
Yeah, but also with like the blinds and curtains and stuff, you said, I didn't really notice because I didn't live abroad, for example, but you said, if I'm not mistaken, that you find it very Dutch with that people don't have curtains or blinds closed, for example.
Yes, I mean in Bulgaria, Romania, they're always closed, the curtains, because I know it's personal space. You don't want your neighbors to see what you're doing, so it's,
Yeah, mostly you have two types of like curtains. You have like, the kind of like the blinds, but it's still like a type of a curtain. And then you have one that's very see-through, but at the same time you don't see what's happening inside with like a lot of patterns. So in the night you just do the blindings and in the day you have that thing which kind of allows people to like see inside, but at the same time they don't see what's happening. They see that there's
And
a
it's
light
not
on
really
or-
that much of an invitation to look inside because there's something in front of the window. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a very curious person of nature. So when I see an open window, I also look in it. But I guess that's just. I always feel very rude when I do it. Like when I look in the window and in my head, I rearrange all the furniture in how I would do it, for example. Or I just walk past and I'm like, what the fuck? That's such an ugly color on the wall. I would really change that color. But I don't know.
I feel bad only when people inside of the house see me and they look me in the eyes. Like I don't see them.
Just smile
The
and
first-
wave. Just smile and wave.
The first 2 seconds that I look in a house, I'm just looking at the furniture, and then I see a woman, for example, and they just look me in the eyes like, "What the fuck are you staring at?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, and
so
I
sorry."
get the smile and wave, but at the same time, when I feel like I shouldn't be doing that and somebody like catches me, my brain freezes for 2 seconds. So I'm just literally in front of that in front of that person's house, looking into their house like this, and that's it. Like I can smile, I can't wave. I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't be here. But I think that's also like related to culture, because like since we don't do it at all in our countries and we came here and everybody's having the curtains open, it's like, why?
I don't know. I never thought about it. But
Because it's normal for me.
yeah, I guess.
But I like it though.
Yeah.
But I personally always have my curtains closed because I don't like people looking in my house.
Yeah, fair.
Just close up everything.
I think it's time to close up this show.
Oh, what a good segue. Jesus Christ.
So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye. 1, 2, 3. That was a perfect segue, Kalina.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Right?
Working hard or hardly working. Oh, we're recording. Whoopah. On 3 we clap. So I know.
We also do that. It's fine.
Okay. She's a professional, guys.
Yeah.
Let's clap again.
You are also doing the sound.
It's fine.
Helping us.
It's
She
fine.
did more than you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.